Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash.
Where's our goddamn cookies?
We got no cookies.
Son of a bitch.
We do Christmas jerky here in this channel. So, Merry Christmas to everybody. So, what are we going to do today for the Merry Christmas? I don't know where I'm going to cut that, but we will throw in the holiday thing at one point in time. But today we are cracking open a new bottle of Old Forestor Single Barrel. So Mike was lucky enough to find this. He was driving around. So let's get right into the particulars. So $84.99 we got this one for. This is 131.7 proof. This is Warehouse J, floor number 7. The company is Brown, and distillery is actually Brown Foreman that does this. This is 72% corn, 18% rye, 10% malted barley. This is a store pick from, I look like I have actual glasses on, Wyman Liquors up in Fitchburg, Massachusetts. This is actually Adam's pick. So if you go there, say hello to Adam. I don't know if any of these...
I don't know Adam.
No, neither do I. And it's not even a store that we frequent all the time. But nope. you were off doing something and you went in and you found this. This isn't a store that you always go to, though.
No, no. I do travel through there for various reasons, and this
happened to be like buy one.
It's not even, so they have like 3 or 4 stores in the Fitchburg, Leominster area, and
it's a good cook pub.
They're,
yep.
This is. I didn't even go to the main store. This was like their,
I will say store. Steve has frequented a Wyman's up in the Fitchburg area because he was visiting
the main store.
He was visiting somebody at some point. And I have bought other stuff from their store, so I'm actually kind of glad that you got this one. But I kind of want to see if it's anything close to the one that we got from Ted's way back in the day. But they did have you can only buy one in their store at the time when he did that. So. We've had it for a little bit. We thought we'd save it for a special occasion because these this year, delicious. For some reason, these this year have been hard to come by. They were like everywhere. Some were pricey, some were not, but they were everywhere.
There was a time. Yeah, no,
they're not around as much
usually this is the time everyone's getting their barrels, and
correct.
For whatever reason, Christmas is coming late for us this year.
Yeah, actually, whiskey in general came late this year to Massachusetts.
Again,
I'll tell you.
Good
I want to say I hate it.
A sip yet,
but no.
I don't like these glasses. But Merry Christmas.
What are you getting right off the rip? I want to know what your first impression.
It's
give me one note. It's for Christmas. Caramel. Ooh, I like it.
It's caramel vanilla, really, right now.
Okay. Is there any hint of a banana?
Yeah. No. I know.
To me, it's right off the bat. It jumps right out of the glass. It really does.
I gotta get better at this.
Not so much like what I get the impression of Jack, but 100% I get banana right off the bat. That's my first hint of my nose is like, yep, that's banana. There is a delicious caramel smell. I haven't tried it yet.
Wow.
It's 131.7 proof. So
you definitely know you're drinking that. Because what was that last one? 115. It stepped up. It stepped up substantially from that one.
Oh, I could live in this nose. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't tried it yet, but all right. Let me take a little baby sip.
I'm not sure. Excuse me. That'd be a good comparison if Ted's pick or this pick. I say and if it's. It can't be the same batch. They're coming around.
Oh no, it's two different years. Ted's was last year too. That came out before last year's Christmas, Ted's.
I know.
Yeah, definitely not the same. I don't even know what the proof of the last one was.
Me either. This is pretty tasty. We switched out.
I know it stepped up in proof, but I want to say before this video is out, he's reloading and it's going to come right down. It wasn't as hot as what you would think. You know what I mean?
It was just hotter than yesterday.
Oh, no, I'll give you that.
You're drinking it.
Yeah.
You're not drinking 108.
But again, it's not. I still swear it's hot. It's not as hot as that Yellowstone was. I'm telling you,
that one did stay. That one did just like it was like a battering ham.
It's a bounty of flavor that goes with it. You get the heat, but it's a bounty of flavor that goes with this one.
I'm
just trying to see if I can.
Adam's pick is not bad. And I don't know, Adam.
I'm getting that banana nut.
Sweetness,
there
too.
is such a caramel in the middle, and there's a great ending oak finish on this one, too.
A huge oak finish, but a sweetness first.
No, the whole thing, it's almost like a banana nut. I'm trying to get that chocolate banana like I got on the other ones. I'm dying for if I can get a chocolate-covered banana, I'm in heaven with the nuts on the top.
He can't draw a goddamn friggin' square house, and yet he's got banana nuts.
No.
You got a fantasy land in that small brain of yours.
It is. It's all imagination. That's it. I can't build a freaking thing, but I can dream.
Building is not his specialty.
No, but like it's what you taste. It's there. I'm telling you. I have a terrible palate. Don't get me wrong, but like there's flavors that come out when you. Yours
is more expressive than mine.
This is making me salivate. That's how good this is.
I'm fucking waggles 2 days in a row. Holy Christ!
I am actually drooling just smelling this. That's what that's bringing.
There is a nose.
No,
and again, we tend to put Old Forester's nose is right up there as far as probably one of the best. I'll say that myself.
I absolutely loved yesterday's, but you know what I like different about this one? I love the banana. I love that. I
only got a banana.
I love the fruit in the front, and then that dark caramel. It's a dark,
I do
richer
get a light
caramel.
fruit, though.
Yeah, it's a dark. Yeah, it's a dark, richer caramel than yesterday's. I did love yesterday's.
Way more than to me. It's way more than yesterday's, nose wise.
I'm sorry if I just cut you off. I can't see you. There's a freaking tree in my way.
There's a lot of problems in this whole view. I got glasses that I itch in my nose. I got a hat that's fucking with
my
me.
My peripherals are going right now with the glasses, and oh no, this just keeps getting better.
This is not. And I think we've said this before, but anyone that can get an Old Forester store pick, barrel proof, whatever, this is the way to go. I can't imagine that whether it's Adam, Sam, Tom, Dick, and Harry, they're gonna do well.
I'm gonna agree with you with it and just go twofold. I've never had an Old Forester product that I said they shouldn't have made this. Everything we've had by them to 86 and up has been phenomenal.
This might be one of the higher priced ones, and of course we're a little out of our my normal store picks, but it's a store pick, so.
I don't think it's out of the range though. No, even Ted's I think was $79.99 when we bought it.
Well,
and that was a year ago.
$5 cheaper.
$74.99. So, I mean, but in that range, you're still not at $100 book.
I didn't even blink an eye. I was like, store pick.
Yeah,
we haven't done it. I'm grabbing it.
So. It is a little bit pricier than what we paid when we got it out of Ted's, but then again. It's still
it's a year later, so $10 might be.
It's $16 cheaper than the last bookers we did, and none of them come to pair to this. None of them compare to this, and this is higher proof than all of them. But the difference is some of the bookers we had were very good. Some of the bookers we had were hot to be hot too. This is 131.7 proof, and it doesn't drink.
I'd be surprised that if we put this up against our top bookers with something else. That this would not. This would hold its own. I would think.
I was shocked when this beat the single barrel proof from Jack Daniels when we did it. I'm not going to lie to you because the longer this sits, this is one of them ones. The longer it sits in your glass, and I do that with every Old Forester we have. The longer it can sit in my glass, the more that nose just powers out of there. And
it is by far the best nose.
Oh no, it really is. Because
of all the liquors that we've done.
But I want to stress
they're
made by the same Brown Forman. Really, if someone had to pick like what is your favorite distillery, a lot of people want to go to Buffalo Trace or Sazerac that own, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Brown Forman, because they own Jack Daniels, they have whatever makes this flavor, and some people say it's the yeast. That banana nut bread that comes in.
It does come off the mount because I did go
to limestone.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know.
Did you go to?
I've never been. I've never toured it.
Oh,
I own property down there because I'm a squire, but I've never toured it.
I did tour it, and then I was so disappointed because it was like, and if you want to buy it, you got to go to the next town over because it's
you can't drink there. Yeah,
which was weird. I was like, are you kidding me? One of the biggest distillers, and they can't sell it in their town. They gotta go to the next town over.
We're not gonna say bad things about people's towns because people love their towns. But then there's a lot of places. Once you get down below the Bible Belt, there's a lot of places.
That is town.
One of the funniest places we went to Horseshoe Bend, Arkansas, and it was a dry county, and you literally drove over the county. You know what I mean? And you drove an hour north to Thayer, Missouri, and they had liquor stores everywhere. You know, the people
it's no different. Lynchburg, and you go to the next town, and you can't buy it in Lynchburg, but you can buy it whatever the neighboring town.
That's how we went to.
And there's stores there.
We went to Flint, Texas. Nobody's going to know Flint, Texas.
This is damn good.
It really is. We went to Flint, Texas, right next to Tyler, Texas, and it was the same thing. You drove over a bridge, you went into the next county, and it was like 3 liquor stores right there. You know, and
they rake it in.
Yeah,
liquor stores in lottery, but they can't do it here because it's part of the Bible Belt.
It was one of their.
The Lord cares there, but not so much there.
Literally go over the bridge, and you can do whatever you want over there. But honestly, this really is dynamite.
It's all that I was hoping for Christmas.
No, and that's why we saved. That's why we saved it.
If Santa had one of these on every friggin' tree, he's effed. He ain't making it back. He better hope
Santa gotta rely on Rudolph on that point.
Rudolph knows where the hell he's going.
Yeah, you better bring it out, buddy. You ain't making it home. Yeah. You're going to be ho-ho-hoing, all right. But
I'm ho-ho, and it's pretty damn good.
No, honestly, this is phenomenal. I just want to state for the record, this is another one of the ones, though, and I know you might disagree with me, but it is 131 proof. It's not drinking hot. There is so much flavor, it masks that proof.
It's a sugary sweetness to start.
Yep.
And then oak on a finish. And no, you are correct. It doesn't hit you here. I mean, I guess if we shot this whole thing,
you get the nice Kentucky hug way down low, but it's not burning in your throat. It's not burning in your mouth. Yeah,
you know, we're not in high school where we just did a shot. If we did a shot of this,
if you hammered it would hit you.
It would be
but I mean,
yowza.
Again, you drink it any way you want. But honestly, to me, even if you don't want this proof, you drop an ice cube in there too. It's going to hold its own. You know what I mean? So it's got plenty of legs on there to fight off an ice cube, but. Again,
it had melted ice cube not long.
Oh, it's nice though.
It's delicious. It is.
I'm trying to get a hint of a chocolate. I just not getting a hint of a chocolate
on this.
But it is like a deep, rich, dark caramel. Though it's not like the light, bright caramels that we've said before. There's no sugar baby going on. This is a dark, rich. You almost cooked it too much.
This is like you've been sucking on a sugar daddy type deal, and it's there. It's there. What?
And they do a good job with all of their oaky finishes, actually. That's the one thing. It's a ton of flavor anyways, but it does finish off with a nice woody finish, and not in a tannic way. I drink so many bad coffees, and if anyone knows any coffee that's good that you can actually drink that isn't bitter, leave me a comment down below. I make coffee every day, and every one of them suck. Every time I buy something, but I don't buy expensive stuff either.
Why do you buy it? Why don't you just make a tea?
I don't know, because she keeps buying them, and she's like, "Oh, I got this flavor," and I'm like, "God, it's some of them are just nasty, like with a really bitter." The only time I've been to Kona in Hawaii, we did like a Kona coffee thing.
They actually sell Kona coffee.
I know, but I've never bought it here. But there, I swear to God,
has Kona coffee.
Do they? I swear they actually either they know how to brew it right. Every one of them you can drink black and there's no bitterness at all. And each one, the fun part of that, and again I'm getting way off topic, was the different elevation. Totally different in flavor. Like when they grew the beans at a different elevation in Hawaii.
I don't like.
It's just crazy how different it was, and it was a phenomenal thing. If you ever out there, I forget what the name of the coffee place. If you ask me, I'll look it up and I'll write it in the comment down below. But it was a great tour because they really did taste different. But there's no bitter ever. Like Forestor, old Forestor always has that delicious.
So I guess as much as I kept saying we're not, the only one we really haven't done is the Statesman. You
are correct. We will have to get it. It is they do.
Thank you for not correcting me.
No, I do think they have like a birthday bourbon that we're never going to find unless you pay like $6,000.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, stuff like that. But the mainstay, we've never done the Statesman.
No,
but I know it's like low proof and like $55.
So that's the suck part. I really don't want to beat up on them.
Yeah,
and I'm thinking we may, but again, we've had some lower proof lately, and they've held their own. So, all right. It's like a $60.
We're gonna add it. We're gonna add it to the list.
Yeah,
that's it. This again keeps getting better and better, and I'm just gonna keep blowing kisses at it because this the viscosity on this is crazy. It stays on your tongue.
Every
piece of your mouth it hits.
It's easy.
Yeah.
At 131, 132,
that's what I'm saying. The flavor stays. It's not that the proof comes down, gives you a beautiful hug, but it stays in your mouth for minutes after you drink it. It's great flavoring, great viscosity.
Agreed.
We're gonna have to do another one to see if man, I was half hesitant to see if it actually beat like the Jack Daniels, but drinking this, no, this is smashing. This is absolutely delicious.
We'll probably put it together.
Yeah, we'll do it again.
Remember to write it down.
So
haven't written shit down
Christmas is here. So. No, I have. Everything I've said I was going to write down, I wrote down.
Me?
Almost everything. Let's go with that. I know. Most of the stuff I've said I was going to do.
I'll let them blow smoke. That's good.
No, it's over there. So that being said, if you get a shot at these, this is our second store pick, total different stores, and they're both banging. So if you get a shot at one of these, and we paid $84.99. If you can get it under that, it's an absolute steal. Absolute steal.
They are up in.
I've seen them upwards though of 120, 130. Yeah. I'm not recommending.
The other store that I'm trying to think of right now, they're not. They're like the same price. They're like $90.
And if you can get that, these are a steal at that price.
Definitely a steal.
Yeah, but when some places throw them up there.
200? So.
No, that's what I'm saying. I've seen them for like $150 at different stores, and I'm like, I'll go back to this.
Go get Elijah.
Exactly.
Or go get Larceny.
I think these would spank the Elijahs and the Larcenys.
They would, but it's half price.
And that is a beautiful Sunday Fun Day. So you leave a comment down below if you want to see that, and we'll be glad to do it over the first of the year. So that being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.